Welcome to an episode of You Haven't Read What? I'm Krista.
And I'm Christina. Join us to explore unique genres, childhood favorites, and literary classics as we dive into each other's favorite reads.
Where one of us is very familiar with the book, the other is reading for the very first time. Let's go! Well, hello! I feel like I always say that in a funny voice.
I know, right? Hello! Almost like you're British.
Fancy little British person answering the door to like a mansion. Hello!
Right?
I don't know where it's coming from.
The man's servant or the woman's servant? I don't know.
Whatever.
Eyebrows
The maid.
are weird.
Okay. Eyebrow problems tonight?
Okay, so I've talked about this a couple times. I have severe migraines. They're really, really bad, chronic.
Oh.
And the doctor is trying Botox on me. And I had 3 little shots right here. And now every time I bring my eyebrows up, it feels like really, really stiff. And like feels like it's pulling and pinching and weird. Now, I don't recommend it because, I mean, I've only had it for a couple of days, but I've had the most severe migraines that I've. Yeah, it's gotten worse over the last couple of days since I had it done.
I'm
but
sorry.
Yeah, it is what it is. But it's like, but I can't stop messing with my eyebrows because they feel weird. And I don't know if that's just a normal thing or not because I've never done it before.
Nope.
And
I voluntarily do 0 needles.
Well, I mean, I don't usually like to either, but like, she's like, let's try this and see if it'll help or not. And she's like, I do it. And I was like, counting, I had more than 25 shots, like in different random places throughout my neck up and then across my shoulders. Yeah, it's been weird. But this is the only part that has been really...
I mean, you can't see the rest.
Strange. I don't know.
You're sitting here with your shoulders shrugged.
I know, right? I mean, I did notice after a couple of days my elbow hurt really bad, but I was like, that's weird. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just...
You're like, is that a symptom or did I, jack it on the kitchen table?
Exactly.
I just don't remember.
Well, like when I was putting away my laundry earlier, I totally whacked it right on the door, like the door frame. Yeah. Like my toes.
Oh.
I'm like, yum. That hurt.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Not yum.
Anyways, shall we get started? I have
a lot of notes.
A page and 3/4, 2/3 probably.
Yep.
And we got into vocabulary words earlier.
We did.
Which we will have to talk about when we get there. Because I totally wrote that down and I was like, okay, this is weird. But yeah.
It is weird.
It is. But anyways,
it's very English mannerism. So last week, fixing my mic momentarily. There we go. Last week, Harry survived the first task.
Woohoo!
We went down to the kitchen, met the elves in the House Elf Liberation Front. And then chapter 22 was the unexpected task to find a girl. All right. Tonight, we're going to attempt 3 chapters again. Chapter 23, 24, and 25. The Yule Ball. Rita Skeeter Scoop. Gross. And the Egg in the Eye. Mm-hmm. Which is just interesting. But anyway.
Yeah.
Shall we start with the dance?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
So awkward.
So my summary is, it's Christmas time.
Woohoo.
There's an awkward dance. Yep. And Hagrid has a secret? I'm going to put in air quotes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Seems a little obvious.
It's kind of like a Lupin secret, but not really.
More obvious.
Way more obvious. But yeah.
More than Hermione could have figured this one out.
Yeah. So for me, holiday breaks as a kid should be relaxing.
Yep.
Not have a crap ton of homework, dude.
So over winter break, Christmas break, holiday break, whatever you care to call it, I usually had some homework.
Yeah.
Not like a ton, but some homework. My senior year, we got 3 days before Christmas break was supposed to start. We got like 3 feet of snow.
Oh, wow.
Which is unheard of in Seattle. Right. We got so much snow. Happened during a Seahawks game. It's really funny to watch because we don't have the guys was that clear the field and stuff.
07 or
07?
07 or 08?
No, 06.
06?
Yeah. It would have been December of 06.
Graduated the same year.
Because I graduated in 07.
Okay.
From high school. So December would have been 06.
Okay, so you graduated the same year. I graduated.
07?
That's funny, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways. I just remember having a really bad winter the year that I graduated as well.
That would have been the same then, yeah.
Yeah. that like winter, like the entire winter was insane.
Yes.
We had so much snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which again, in Seattle, we don't get snow.
Yeah, true. Yep. Colorado.
So we were so excited because my brother and I were both sitting downstairs doing homework, watching the Seahawks game, and it's snowing harder and harder and harder. And finally, we were just like, no school tomorrow. And like, put our books away. We had no school before the rest of break.
Nice.
School was canceled the rest of the way until break. So no homework over break. We were so excited.
Yeah.
And then we got a lot of snow later, and seniors graduated no matter what, like on early June.
Mm-hmm.
I think second week of June or
So
second week of June.
Yeah.
And my little brother had to go to school for like another 2 weeks to make up snow days, but the seniors were done because graduation
Seniors
was already
are done.
booked for graduation in the Tacoma Dome. And yeah. So I was like,
funny.
I didn't have to make it up. And I had no homework over Christmas break.
Right.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was lovely. But otherwise, yeah, we definitely had some homework.
Yeah. I only ever really remember, I mean, I was mostly homeschooled, but outside of being homeschooled, we really only had like reading, maybe some papers like that we had to write, but not like super big, like
I definitely
crazy
had math.
amounts.
Definitely a handful of math problems, probably like an essay and then like a reading assignment, maybe another like short research thing for history or something like that.
Well, the way that Harry describes it is
Sounds
it's
like they have a lot of homework.
Right.
Also, twins are still traumatizing people with food. Knock it off. Continue with homework. I'm over it.
Yes, but that's what you're supposed to do.
The Gryffindors are afraid to eat.
From anybody that is giving them something.
The Gryffindors are
is
afraid
actually
to
a
eat.
very good thing. Don't take food from strangers.
They're not strangers.
Okay.
Housemates?
Yeah, housemate dangers. Housemate danger. There we go. We'll go with that. Instead of stranger danger.
But the problem though is they all live together. They're sharing sweets. The person giving it doesn't even know.
I mean, no, they buy them.
Maybe.
From the twins. It does say that they have made a lot because people have been ordering them to give. And sometimes they put it inside of the food that they are giving, like a sausage roll or whatever. They put canary custard in the middle.
Stop tormenting people. Twins, knock it off. It's not cool. I'm all for the joke shop. I'm all for the fun stuff.
Yes.
Just we're testing. We're testing on kids.
So Hermione fixed her own teeth, sort of.
I know.
I love that she tricks Malfoy first. And is like, oh, hey, Moody.
Yes. You're a twitchy little ferret, aren't you, Malfoy? I was like, ooh.
Yeah. But I love the fact that she, like, because of the spell, she gets away with fixing her own teeth.
Keep going.
Yep.
Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. And I also like how she knows how upset her parents are going to be. They're both orthodontist.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm.
They're going to want more braces. Like, you're saving them a ton of money. Don't worry about it. They'll get over it.
They will.
They can take vacation.
We are not going to get away with not having braces for water. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, one tooth is already coming in sideways a little bit. So I'm already going, okay, we better get some good insurance for that dental. They're expensive, but
I dodged them, so I don't know. But
yeah,
we shall see.
Okay, so the egg. Why are we ignoring it? Why?
Yeah, we're going to come back to the egg.
Okay.
Because he lies about it later.
Oh, for sure.
That's where I made most of my notes. I was like, ooh. Why are we lying to our friends?
Follower over here. And then there's me.
I'm just like, why are you lying to your friends?
True.
Hermione is the reason you survived the first task.
Yeah.
And you're going to lie to her about having not done this one?
I mean, yeah.
That
okay, we'll get there in a second.
Short-sighted.
Go ahead and...
Anyway, Dobby.
Yes.
Doesn't know why socks match.
No. And I love it. I do.
Oh, I love it.
Yep. I try and mix match waters because she's in a perfectionism issue. And so I try and mix match them, and she gets so angry with me. She's like, no, don't do that.
I just don't like it because then socks feel different. Like as I'm walking around all day, if like one's a little silkier and the other's a little more cottony, I have like a hot foot and a cold foot, or it's like one foot slipping on the back of my shoe.
I mean, I could see that if they were different brands, maybe, but if they're the same brand but different colors or things like that, it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, that's fair. I say all mine are,
but
he's
getting them from random people. So like one of the socks is Harry's, and then the other sock is
Ron's now. Because Ron got a pair of socks and threw him one.
Yeah, and gives them to him. But I'm talking about the one that he originally got, from Malfoy.
Yeah.
The original one that he got from Malfoy. And then he gets a second one from somewhere. And they're mix matched.
Yeah. It's cute. I love it.
Yeah. And I love that he made socks for Harry.
And they fit.
Well, in their Quidditch. Yeah.
Which is also amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get they're a little gaudy. Like I get it. It's kind of like, oh, nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
But like, that's cute.
Yeah.
Those sound like wonderful, cozy, sit around by a fire with the book socks.
Yep. And it's just a sweet thing for Dobby to have done.
It's so
kind of
cute.
like, Mrs. Weasley makes the sweatshirts and everything. I can don't come after me, but I totally understand why Ron gets annoyed with it.
Yes.
Because it's the present that he gets every single year. And it's always from his mom,
And it's in a color that he hates.
Exactly. So
I totally sixth child.
I totally understand it. However, I think it's super sweet too. So it's one of those sentimentally things.
Yeah. No, it's very sweet. Yeah. So totally understand both sides of that. And it's nice that off the bat she's making them for Harry.
Yeah.
Why do the Dursleys bother to send anything?
Did they actually? Because the way it was written made me confused. Like I think they sent him a tissue.
They sent him a tissue, a single tissue. Why send anything?
Yeah, I was a little confused by if they actually did send the tissue or not.
Are they trying to keep up appearance for something?
Probably.
Or someone?
Well, how did they send it is my question.
That's a good question.
Because they're not magical. So how did they send him anything?
That's why they send something, because Hedwig just shows up and just pokes on the window until they hand him something. And they hand him a tissue and she leaves.
Yeah.
Saying him. She
flies
away with the tissue and calls it good.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless there's a snail mail box, P.O. box somewhere that then gets picked up.
I mean, I guess. But I mean, I would assume Hermione's parents send her stuff.
Yeah, they
for
do.
Christmas.
Well, there's got to be some way. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
What's my next?
Go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
So, okay, back to Dobby real quick. Scares the shit out of Harry.
Yes.
But if I were his friends and somebody was actually attacking Harry, I would hope that they would have gotten out of bed
a little quicker
and not just poke their heads out and like, what's wrong? Somebody attacking you?
What's up?
Right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
And then
can we talk about Ron's answer when Dean asked him how they got two of the best looking girls of the year?
Oh yeah.
Ron says animal magnetism, says Ron as he's pulling straight threads off of the cuffs of his dress robes.
Yeah. He's like, I don't like these dress robes.
As he's plucking his dress robes. Animal magnetism. I was like, that's amazing. It's a fantastic answer.
Are the socks in your picture book?
I don't know, because I had to start reading the book with thing 1, so I don't have it with me tonight. I will try to go look.
Okay.
But that's a good thought. I don't know.
And then I actually did some research today.
My book has been commandeered.
I am going to pat my back.
I'm afraid to pat your shoulders.
You're good. So I wanted to know if there were countries that actually had the tradition of having Christmas gifts at the end of the beds.
Oh, yeah.
And there are actually. So in Britain a little bit, but not really. So it's mostly like Australia has it. And then sorry, I did the research. Hold on. I'm pulling it up.
We've switched places. It's usually me pulling up my phone.
I know, right? Okay, so the UK usually does stockings. Okay. Australia, if you have more of a British or
stockings on the bed.
So stockings hung at the foot of the bed.
Interesting. That's cute.
To be filled on Christmas Eve by Father Christmas. Usually smaller gifts are in the stockings.
Makes sense.
In Australia, if you are kind of more British or Irish heritage, Then they leave pillowcases at the end of the bed for little gifts. In Colombia, they do El Niño Jesus, delivering presents at the foot of the children's bed on Christmas Day. So all of the gifts
everything's there.
And then in Italy, there is a folklore witch, La Befana, involves, sorry, I probably totally butchered that, involves her filling children's stockings with treats on the Epiphany, which is January 6th, in stockings that they hang either by the fireplace or near the bed.
Fascinating.
The reason that I wondered that was because obviously every year they get their Christmas gifts and stuff like that. There's also a movie on Netflix that Water and I watched called That Christmas. And they actually have the tradition where they put the stockings at the end of the bed. And Santa Claus or Father Christmas comes and puts the stocking or puts the presents in. And there is a set of twins, and one of the twins gets nothing while the other twin gets a full stocking. And so the one twin that gets nothing ends up taking everything from the full stocking and switching the stockings. And so it goes on to be like a really cute Christmas movie and everything like that. And how like she comes out and she's like, I totally did that. And I'm sorry and stuff like that. And she ends up getting a full stocking. But
fascinating
later on. But yeah, so it's a super cute movie, but it kind of reminded me of how they get their Christmas gifts. But
I'll add one more to yours, Holland or Netherlands. And the wooden shoes, the clogs.
Oh, yeah.
The children leave those either by the foot of the beds or by the door, and they get treats inside their wooden shoes.
Oh, that's so cool.
We have friends that live there. That's how I knew that.
Oh, nice.
And so they bought like special, because nobody actually wears the wooden shoes anymore besides like very traditional things.
Yep.
And so since they were living over there, they're like, we're going to engulf our kids in this tradition. Yeah. And they bought very cute little wooden shoes for
That's
their kids.
so cool.
Anyway, but props for Ron for putting a lot of effort into this outfit.
Yes, into his.
He tries so hard.
Yes, he tried to fix his outfit.
Good on him.
I'm still trying to figure out whose school dress was this, or whose.
She found it at a secondhand shop.
That's right.
Mrs. Weasley, being she.
Yes. But he does try to fix it.
He tries. He tries so hard.
Yeah.
And got so far.
Yeah. If we were just a little nicer to our friends, some of our friends might have helped us.
Maybe. Somebody else knows how to sew better.
Well, I mean, Hermione could have totally been able to fix whatever the problem was.
Yeah, well, Ron's very worried about Hermione.
Because he can't find her.
Where's Hermione?
She's super pretty.
Why do you care where she is?
Right?
I had to look up what a vicar was. Because Malfoy is wearing his dress robes with a high collar, which Harry thought made him look like a vicar.
Like a priest.
It's like a priest. I didn't know. I had to look that up.
Oh, that's totally in all of the old school romance books.
So you'll educate me later on that one now.
Historical romance, yep.
But yes, I like this intro of Crumb is walking down with a girl in a pretty blue dress Harry didn't know.
Yeah, like...
It was Hermione.
Like, how do you not recognize her? But they also don't recognize her because of her smile.
Her smile's different.
At this point, they don't really know. Like
they've never seen her hair like this.
Right, yep.
And in a pretty blue dress.
Yeah, yep.
Like his jaw dropped.
She's such a girl.
And Pavarti is looking in unflattering disbelief. Like, nobody can believe it.
Right.
The nerd took off her glasses.
Right.
Like, come on, people. Don't judge.
She did something differently with her hair. Like,
don't judge a book by its cover.
But I think it's adorable that Victor decided to invite Hermione.
It's very cute.
Yes, it is. It's very sweet.
Yeah, you called that one last week. Well done.
Yes, I did.
Well done.
So Percy is here.
Percy is here. Hold on. I want to make a little personal note here that's funny.
Okay.
Bagman is wearing purple robes with yellow stars. Did that make you think of anything? Personally, in your home.
Oh, in my home.
Yes. Also in my home.
Oh,
the matching sleeping bags.
Yes, definitely. I thought we were thinking like Sword in the Stone
that too.
wizard guy. Because he wears, I think it's blue
could picture,
stars.
so for Christmas last year, you guys got our girls matching sleeping bags for sleepovers, which is super cute. And they are purple with yellow stars.
Yep.
So all I could picture was Bagman wearing the sleeping bag.
That is so funny. That's so funny. That's awesome. Yes.
So that just made me laugh.
Yes.
Pictured him walking around in a sleeping bag.
Yeah. So in K-pop Demon Hunters, Water's favorite movie, and she is fully decided that it's number one on Netflix because she watches it almost daily. So
that's amazing. She has no confidence, that girl.
No, none whatsoever. I actually took her to the sing-along this weekend at the movie theater.
After cleaning the movie theater with her toothbrush?
Yes. I kept telling her that we were cleaning the movie theater with her toothbrush and everything.
I love it.
But we went to it, and one of the things is they're talking about the girls and like their differences, their backgrounds. And so Rumi is daughter of a former pop star who passes when she's just an infant. And then Mira is the girl that gets into trouble in a very like high-end wealthy family that looks kind of down on that kind of thing. But she wears a sleeping bag to the Met Gala. And they make a point of saying, who else could wear a sleeping bag to the Met Gala and make it a fashion statement?
Bagman apparently could have.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
That's what I was thinking of. But yeah. Okay.
But yes, we have Percy here.
Yes. So where is Mr. Crouch?
Yes.
I keep wanting to call him Mr. Couch without the R, but
that's funny.
I'm like, And wasn't he already a personal assistant?
Yeah.
So,
I think he was probably like one of 6, and now he got upgraded to being like, higher level, one of probably 3 or 4, like whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I had the same exact question as Harry that I wanted to ask. Has Crouch started actually calling him Weasley instead of Weatherby?
Yeah, I want to know too. I want to know too.
Right, exactly.
I thought it was interesting how Karkaroff cuts off Victor.
Oh, yeah.
And
because
Dumbledore's
everybody's got to have secrets,
you
right?
You don't want any visitors, do you? And I was like, well, we know who's never hosting this again.
Right?
Like, if you don't want people to show up, like.
Well, and he's like, everybody should have secrets or whatever of their place. And I'm like, you guys are all finding out the secrets of like
Hogwarts right now.
At this point. Like,
yeah.
But I do like Dumbledore's story about going and finding a room that he has never seen before. And it's either because it came on a quarter moon, a full bladder,
yes,
or at 5:30 in the morning. And I'm like, yes.
That's a wonderful string we're going to tack into the wall right now and come back to that.
Right. But Karkaroff and Fleur definitely rubbed me the wrong way.
Fleur is very critical.
In this set of chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not very nice.
She's not very nice.
No. But I made a point to write this down. So your theory of the 2 schools not having male, female, or or being all female and all male is wrong in this one because there's boys.
Yep.
Phone keeps going off. Oh, okay. Oh. It's our other friend. She's sending me lots of Instagram things. I was making sure the door wasn't going off. So I was like,
Yeah, like a cat outside.
Yeah, exactly. But I thought that was interesting. I was like
I said, in the
where'd
book,
the boys come from?
In the book, it's mixed.
Mm-hmm.
In the movies, you'll see it's all boys and all girls, which is weird.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know why the movies decided to do that. I don't see the point.
Mm-mm. No.
But this is where 4th book, again, remember, I said this at the very beginning, the movie had not come out yet.
Oh, yeah.
So Hermione teaching Victor Crumb how to say her name is the author teaching everybody reading how to say the name.
In the 4th book.
Hermione.
Hermione.
Hermione instead of, Hermione.
Right.
Hermione.
Yeah.
I think in my head I just went her and just didn't bother. Like
right.
I don't fret over that.
Yeah.
About saying
like the musician.
Yeah. I mean it's her in all my notes now. I'm not writing it out. I'm like her and Ron. Like
I have a problem with shorthand. I can't read it, so I don't use it.
Her and Dumbledore are the only two that I shorten.
Do you call him dumb?
I call him Dumble.
Okay.
I just leave off the last 4 letters.
That's so funny.
So I have her and Dumble. Oh, and I guess Eminem, but Madam Maxine.
Oh, I was like, Eminem. Where'd he come in? Because there's like, are we rapping now?
Sure.
Confused.
So the first dance wasn't as bad as it could have been, with Parvati taking the lead.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least somebody did.
Might as well.
Because Harry wasn't. He was very not there.
I don't dance.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't quite all there mentally anyways. Nope. And neither was Ron.
Nope. Ron's kind of an ass.
I was like, Ron detests too much. Like,
he's kind of an ass in this chapter.
Yeah, definitely. He's being jealous. He's being rude to his partner. Like, yeah, he didn't invite his partner, so I kind of understand that portion. But at the same time, like, you're there with somebody.
Be respectful.
Exactly.
You don't have to be wonderful. Just be respectful.
Yeah. But then the girls run off and they're done.
They find
the boys from the Bucks. Yeah.
Yeah. The Beauxbaton boys.
Beauxbaton. There we go.
Yep. And now we have Ron and Hermione at it again.
Yeah.
Their new fight.
Yep. But he's jealous. You can totally see it, which is so weird because I don't know. Like, it's almost like the author is trying to steer us in a specific direction. And when it comes to their relationship, like, I have a feeling they're just going to end up together, but like, they really don't like each other to start with. So it's
they're playing it along. Like, they're definitely going to date at some point.
Frenemies.
But yes, this is definitely Ron is beating himself up for not being the first to ask and taking it the wrong way.
Yeah. He's not admitting he's in the wrong here.
No.
Kind of like he did not admit that he was in the wrong with Harry. I feel like this is like a thing that he needs to learn.
And also in the last book, Hermione never apologized for like taking the broom and stuff like that. Like, this is just what they do.
Yeah.
They're teenagers. I don't know how to talk shit out.
That is true.
So we have tension. Now we have a weird conversation between Karkaroff and Snape.
Oh, yeah.
Weird conversation. As I try to find the right page. There we go.
Yeah. In the rose bushes. Ooh, that is definitely a historical romance vision.
It's very
where
British.
was that? It's in London. So Voxham. I want to say that's what it is. Voxham Hall.
I don't know.
It's no longer a thing. They tore it down, but it's. I'm pretty sure it's called. Why is my phone? Okay, my phone's not doing anything. I'm pretty sure in the old school, when you wanted to be salacious and go out into the like rose gardens and stuff like that, at Vexham Hall. So yeah. Anyways,
nice. It is interesting though. This Karkaroff's clearly freaking out.
Yes.
And Snape just tells him to flee. And Snape even says, "I will make your excuses. I, however, will remain here." He's even offering to cover for him.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening here?
So I have a couple of theories. I think my first theory is that they both obviously know about Voldemort and everything. I think Karkaroff is working with Voldemort. However, I don't think Snape is. I think he's playing like he is, but I don't think he really is. But then at the same time, I'm kind of like, okay, maybe Karkaroff actually isn't a bad guy and is kind of like the second chance like Snape is currently. And so it's kind of one of those.
Or we've also heard rumor now of Voldemort supporters who have not returned to him yet, maybe being fearful.
And maybe neither of them are.
That one or both of them could be those former supporters that are now trying, and maybe that's why Karkaroff's trying to flee, trying to run away.
Right.
Go and hide.
Because he doesn't want to go back to Voldemort, and everybody knows he is coming.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah.
Everyone sees the writing on the wall.
Ooh. Is it red rum?
The chamber is open. We're past that terrible book. Okay, it's not that bad. And then we move on in the Rose Garden.
Yeah, just barely.
After we find Fleur and what is his name? Roger
Roger Davis.
Something Davis. It's
Something
just saying his last name. Whatever. Clearly he's memorable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like Roger.
It's something Davies.
Yeah,
whatever. I just read it. Anyway, we come across them now having fun in the rose bushes.
Ooh.
And stumble upon Hagrid and Madame Maxine, in which case Hagrid admits to her and is trying to ask her if she is half giant.
Which she totally is.
Right. There's nobody this tall.
And big boned. Like, I can understand being big boned. Like, I have a friend from high school that is like, she's over 6 foot tall, and she's very like shoulders, big boned. And that's literally what it is. And her whole family is like that. And so I can see that, but if you definitely like in this kind of book,
like over 7 feet tall,
right? Like they even say at some point they see a picture of Hagrid at like 11 when he's about to come to school. I think it's in the 3rd chapter that we're gonna talk about, but like there's a picture. Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
of Hagrid,
but
with
he's
his dad
like
on
over
shoulders.
8 foot tall or whatever,
something
and
like that.
So like there's big boned. And then there's half giant. So.
Yeah. I was like, uh-oh. And then Harry fully admits he is revealing his ignorance for the Wizarding World again. I did have to make a quick note and say, so they're not supposed to be around. They're abroad. They hide in the mountains mostly. And I was like, is this Bigfoot? Are these all the Bigfoot sightings we see? Are giants hiding in the mountains? It's fun.
Ooh. I wonder.
There we go.
Yeah.
Mystery solved.
Wouldn't we wish?
I mean, that doesn't mean you found them, but I like that little like, oh,
yeah,
maybe that's the things we see in the forest that you can't quite make out. Big footprints and it's fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Bigfoot? But yeah, they're supposed to be really mean.
Yeah, I mean, but again, not every creature is mean like Lupin. Like,
yeah, that's what Hermione brings up.
Yeah, but yeah.
I think in the next chapter.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we'll go back into that one. We gotta start talking faster. So Hedrick, good Lord, I just shipped Harry and Cedric. I just made them a couple. Hedrick, nice. Cedric pays it forward to Harry.
Which I think is super nice and very cool of him. But Harry thinks it's a trap. And I'm like,
take a bath.
I'm like, Harry did the same thing to Cedric, but like Cedric like totally took in everything and used it. But like now Harry is spitefully,
Harry's
jealously not taking the hint.
Yep. A little bit.
I'm like, come on, dude. Stop it.
And the fat lady has a friend V who are snoozing together when they get there. I was like, oh, she has a girlfriend. I'm assuming V sounds like a girl thing. She has a they friend.
Yes.
But then Harry has to yell and wake them up, which is cute. But it just goes from like all these couples in the rose garden, then we come to the fat lady and her friend V are snoozing together, and I was like, no. This final line in this chapter is really good because Harry doesn't say anything. He thinks Ron said that Hermione's completely missing the point, and then he thinks Hermione had gotten the point much better than Ron had.
Yep.
I was like,
Because Hermione, I think, was actually admitting she might have feelings for Ron. In that little discussion.
She's also making friends.
Right. She is a person that can make those friends.
Let her do it.
Let's get on to Rita I can be done with
my
Rita.
Summary is, bad news, is that Skeeter is back at it.
Yuck. I don't like her.
Yep. Here's where they get into it about the half giant. And I was like, oh, Ron, you're kind of letting your wizard bias show again, kind of the same way he does with the house elves. He just like writes off the And he did about werewolves also. He was the one most afraid of Lupin in the last book. And this is just, he's been raised in this world. And so these are just some of the biases he has been raised with.
Right.
And we call it out with Malfoy.
Yep.
These are the same.
Yep.
It's not geared towards people.
Yeah.
But
well, Hagrid's a person.
Fair. Okay. Hagrid's a person. I guess Lupin's a person too. So like, it's just different. It's not necessarily seen as bad from our viewpoint because it's not Malfoy. He's not saying it like a jerk.
Well, I still think it's kind of bad. It's kind of like us as cycle breakers. Like
that's the other side of the same coin.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think there's a point where like we have to be like, okay, is it actually bad? Is it harmful? Is it going to
does it affect me?
Right. But at the same time, we want to make sure that even if it doesn't affect us, that we're still saying the right things rather than saying the wrong things. So I think that's the other point to that.
100%. I wrote in my book, do better.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, come on, Ron.
For sure.
Come on. This is where Harry and Hermione are going to help you break the cycle, be biased. Be a little bit of a... He's calling it, it's just bigotry, isn't it, is what Hermione says. And I'm like, yeah.
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 I mean, that is a very strong word.
It's a very heavy word, which is why I'm going with bias.
Yeah.
Over
it can be.
Bigot, but I'm like, either way, this is obviously the way he was raised.
Yep. But
nobody's
just because,
perfect.
And just because you were raised one way does not mean you can't change your viewpoints.
Both Ron and Malfoy. Do better.
For sure.
Break the cycle. Do better.
But Hermione talks about her hair. Yeah. And how hard and long it would take to do that. I totally second that because
that would suck.
I have this bun categorically, literally every day, essentially, because it doesn't take long
every day.
Yeah. And my hair is very, very thick and poofy.
Yeah, mine's not.
Especially when it gets humidity, like it has been getting. So yeah, it's just easy. And I don't always wear makeup because it's a pain in the butt.
I can't. So
I just don't want to. Like, yeah, but
allergic to everything.
Right. The only thing, like, I don't do a lot of skin stuff because I just can't handle it on my skin.
See, that's what I can't do. I can't do my eyes.
Oh,
I touch anything near my eyes are swollen and I can't see. And
see, we're opposite on that
that's
one.
Fun. So we now have a new stand-in Care Magical Creatures teacher.
Yes.
Professor Grubbly. Grubbly? G-R-U-B-B-L-Y. There's no Y in the end. Grubbly Plank.
Yes.
It's hyphenated. Is she married?
Ooh.
This might be the first mention
she's
of
a witch.
Somebody being married that we have.
And she's a witch.
Well, yeah.
But we're not okay with werewolves or giants. But we're okay with witches. Oh, wait. Never mind. They're all witches. Oh, my God.
I was like, what am I missing? Hermione's also a witch. So is McGonagall.
My brain totally was short-circuiting on that. Like, she's a witch. And I'm like, kind of like goblins and werewolves and all of these things. We're not okay with them. We're humans. And
that's amazing.
They're all witches. Oh, my God. I can't believe I just did that.
It's all good. We'll just keep going. This is what we do.
Oh
it's
God.
late.
Oh, yeah.
It's also not a normal recording night. It's Monday tonight.
I know, right?
Usually we have a few more days to get into the week.
Well, it stuck to me that they literally call it out in the book that she's a witch. So, like, to me, it was one of those, why are they calling it out? They're all witches. Oh, my God.
That's amazing. I love it. I just like that she was hyphenated.
Yes.
Is this our first mention of a professor being married?
I know, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe
there are other reasons to hyphenate names.
Yeah. I mean,
I was like,
father, mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, interesting.
So back to the spelling thing that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yes.
So Harry is very jealous of Cedric and Cho. And I was on a rabbit hole for about 15 minutes earlier today. So I kept writing. I was like, Harry is so jealous of Cedric and Cho, he won't do what is suggested. Harry is so jealous of Cedric and Cho, he will not do what is suggested. Harry is so jealous of Cedric and Cho, he would not. And I just kept going, well, why isn't won't and will not a conjunctive word or oh my God, I had it earlier. Yep. Now I can't even. Anyways, but wouldn't goes into would not, will not, but it's not won't.
Yes. Do I need to look this up now?
But we
looked it up earlier as to why won't is will not, because it's usually two words together. But clearly that's not the case here.
And you put it in our chat.
I put it in our chat, so I just pulled it up. So won't is a contraction, that's the word we were trying to come up with, of will not that originates from the 16th century from wonot. It's a contraction of woe, W-O-L-L, will not, where wool was a variant of the verb will. Over time, the I in the O sounded better than the contraction, creating a modern of won't in the 17th century.
Yeah.
So it's because we used to say wool instead of will. And so that's how it became won't, but nobody likes wool, so we went to will. And that's why the contraction does not match the words.
Yes. And I just kept going why is it that you can change that word to so many different words, but then won't and will not don't work together.
Won't and will not.
Yeah. But anyways, that was another little weird rabbit hole that I went down.
Hey, you taught us all something new.
I know, right? I despise Rita and Malfoy.
Of course, Malfoy has the article. Here, let me show you.
Right. Yep. And I'm sure Hagrid said something that definitely got twisted with that article. But Bagman with goblins.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Also, there's so many things to call in this article, but the fact that she never says that he was innocent despite being expelled.
Yep.
He says he was picked over many better qualified candidates. How the hell would you know, ma'am?
True that.
He is not a pureblood as he has always pretended. Has he?
He's never pretended to not be pureblood.
He explains what a mudblood is to Hermione. And then he is in fact not even pure human. Again, you have eyes. You should see that.
He's human.
He's half.
Well,
he's not in fact pure human.
But he's a very tall human.
He's a very tall human. And then we have all these theories about somebody. Malfoy's like, I just thought he had swallowed a bottle of Skelligro. And there was one earlier of maybe as a kid he'd been hit by a spell. And it's how dangerous is it to be a wizard kid?
Right.
Which are wizard kid with parents getting hit by things. We know Ron's Stuffy was turned into a spider by his brothers. And ooh, sounds like a rough childhood.
Yep. Okay, so back to they decide to go to Hogsmeade. And all of the kids are looking for Hagrid.
Yes.
After the article?
Yes.
Bagman's in with the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
I think he owes money for something, or he is doing a bet because he likes to bet. I wonder if he's running some sort of betting scheme on who's going to win the tournament. Yep. And I think he's hoping that Harry wins because he keeps trying to give him advice.
Yep. This is also where Harry lies twice, first to Hermione and then to Bagman.
Yep. That he's been figuring it out. Yep.
I get lying to Bagman. Also, again, as Hermione also calls it out, kind of shoddy that he's openly giving advice to Harry and not Cedric.
True
like
that.
you said, I think he's got money on it.
Yep.
But I appreciate that Harry's like, no. I have ethics, thank you.
Yep. And now Crouch is missing.
Crouch is missing.
And what is Hermione going to do to Rita? I have some thoughts on this. And I don't think any of them are correct.
I guarantee they aren't, but I want to know.
She wants to try and get Rita fired.
Uh-huh.
Or she's going to get somebody to run some other kind of scandal article on Rita.
Her.
Yeah. Something like that.
Fair.
Or she's going to steal that quill pin thing and
the quick quill.
Make it do some things. I don't know.
Shred it.
Right?
Give it to the Whomping Willow.
Exactly. So I don't know, but Hermione is definitely going to do something to Rita because she's not going to let this
what is Rita
go.
going to do to Hermione?
Oh, dude.
Because Hermione's like, you can't touch me. My parents don't read the magazine. I don't care. Or the paper. It's not magazine.
Yeah, but she only tells that to Ron and Harry.
And she can get to you.
Yeah, well, Rita's going to find out that Hermione doesn't take for that. So
I was going to say, what do you think Rita is going to try to write?
I think Rita is going to say something about her going back and forth between Harry and Ron. And try to like
pull on that thread from Harry's article.
Yeah, a little bit more or like something like that. But yeah, it's going to be messy. That's for sure.
We have another, you silly little girl.
Right. Yes.
Never a good sign.
And then I was like, what a mess pile trying to convince Hagrid to come back to teaching.
But Dumbledore's the man.
Oh, for sure. He is definitely, always has been throughout all of these books. He is the bomb.
He's the man. Especially as Harry says, don't think anything of that Skeeter cow. Sorry, Professor. And then Dumbledore, I've gone temporarily deaf and haven't any idea what you said, Harry.
I totally laughed out loud.
Yes.
Yep.
Like I said, he's the man. And he opens like, there are parents that are writing about how much they love you.
And if they fire him, they're going to be, I mean, there's at least, like he said, there's going to be people that don't like him. Yep. So, like, come 100%.
And Dumbledore has a brother.
Yeah, we find this out.
Aberforth.
But he doesn't know that he actually can read. It made me laugh when he was like trying to describe his brother. And I'm like, I'm not sure that's the way I'd describe either of my two brothers.
But now you know this pin board we've been putting lots of things in pull later. There's another one. Okay. Aberforth has a brother.
Yeah.
Aberforth has a brother. Dumbledore has a brother. Aberforth. Yeah, but I love Dumbledore coming.
Oh, for sure.
Brightening him up. The trio obviously coming. Knowing his dad died so young. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of showing even more so Dumbledore's motivations to keep him on. So you know where to go.
Yep, for sure.
The third year with no parents. Like, he's kind of like Harry.
Yeah.
Like, and now expelled.
Yep.
Ooh. Good on Dumbledore. He's a good guy.
For sure.
He's questionable later. He's a good guy right now. So now, it's time to shelf his pride and go take a bath.
Right. Yep. And Harry's gonna go figure it out. Woo!
So my summary for this chapter, which is the egg in the eye, is bath time with Myrtle. And Moody saves the day.
That hurt my ear on the inside. Well, it vibrated, so into my ear it vibrated.
I was thinking I'm wearing earrings still, so I know if I move my headphones at all, I'll be like, ow.
Yeah, no.
But anyway.
Harry
remembers the map and the cloak this time.
Woohoo!
Good boy.
Only he gets into trouble with them.
Later. But he doesn't leave the cloak laying around anywhere.
Right. I did say, I was like, out comes the map and the cloak. Woohoo! We just talked about this last week. So we haven't seen some of these, things. So
magical artifacts.
Yes. I was like, this bathroom sounds fun.
There's a diving board?
I know. For a bathtub.
That's the note I made.
And it takes a while to fill up.
I mean, if there's a diving board.
I mean, but if it's
big ass bathtub.
Yeah. And multiple spigots that do different types of bubbles. I'm like, I want this.
I want that.
Right.
That'd be fun.
I want this. Come on. Though it's a good thing there are a lot of bubbles because out comes Myrtle.
Hello, Myrtle.
And the mermaid is a little weird too when it comes to like the kids being undressed in there. Unless you have to be a prefect at a certain age. But even then, under the age of 18, technically is still illegal.
Yeah.
So.
Although you are an adult at 17 in the wizarding world. But still.
Okay.
So 18, 17 is comparable here. Still weird. On the plus side, I don't think, because the mermaid can't talk. She's just there.
Well, she giggles.
Okay. But she still can't talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she can still watch.
Yeah, still weird. So can Peeve. So can any ghost who cares.
And Myrtle.
Good old Myrtle. All right.
We gotta love Myrtle. Why haven't you come to visit?
You used to come all the time. I was like 2 years ago.
I know, right?
I don't think we saw you at all in the third book.
No, we didn't.
You used to be there all the time.
What did I write?
I don't know.
I wonder if she would make... Oh, I wondered if she would make another appearance. That's what I wrote.
Oh.
I was trying to figure that out. I was like, what did I write? Yeah. When I can't fit the word for some reason, I write the word above the rest of the sentence instead of below.
That's fine.
I'm a weirdo, but I couldn't read it. So
That's a different problem.
But yeah, I had wondered if we'd ever see Myrtle again. So I'm kind of glad
She's
we are. Hopefully we get to see her in the movie because that'd be cool.
It's fantastic.
Perfect. Awesome.
All right. It's all awkward and everything you would want it to be.
Awesome.
But she helps him.
Yes,
Which is
she
cute.
does.
She's like, took Cedric a lot longer to figure that out.
You got to put it under the water.
Which is kind of fun.
Yep.
So now we get the song.
Yes.
Did you read it through a few times?
Did read it through a couple of times.
I'm going to read it once right now. Come seek us where our voices sound. We cannot sing above the ground. And while you're searching, ponder this. We've taken what you'll sorely miss. An hour long you'll have to look and to recover what we took. But past an hour, the prospect's black. Yeah, black. I want to make that bleak. Too long it's gone. It won't come back.
Okay. So I think I'm with Harry on the mer people because the mermaid, like you said earlier, can't talk above the water. So she could probably talk underwater. And obviously they are going to take something from him if they haven't already. But I don't think he's seen anything that he's missing yet. So, or at least he's not mentioned anything that he's missing.
He still has his cloak and his map.
Right. And
we haven't seen Hedwig in a while. No.
Yeah, right. That is true. We haven't, but he only gets an hour to find it under dark. So I'm wondering if the squid does like something where it makes it completely black, because there's a giant squid in the water too.
There's a giant squid in the water, but it says the prospect's black. So, but past an hour, the prospect's black. Okay. So it's more like, that's why I wanted to make it bleak in my head.
Okay, yeah.
It's like your chances of succeeding past an hour are.
Okay. So I wonder if he can like breathe underwater for up to an hour and then he can't after that or something.
That'd be a neat trick.
Yeah. So I don't know. But that is why they talk about Victor going swimming, jumping off of his ship. So he already figured out what he was supposed to do.
Nice.
And when Hermione mentions, yeah, it's a lot warmer here. No, Harry's about to have to go in that water too.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's either playing with the egg, listening to it again, trying to unravel it, or he's practicing something potion, whatever spell to stay alive underwater.
Yeah. But he's figuring, like, he's already trying to figure it out.
Yep.
So I did catch that.
Also, yeah, I was like, I didn't even have that as a note. Like, I'd kind of forgotten. Well done. Props.
Well,
another pat on the back.
They make it
known
a big deal in Hogsmeade. Yeah, they make a big deal of it when Hermione talks about it and everything. And then after the bath?
Took Cedric a long time. All his bubbles were almost gone.
Myrtle probably wanted all of them to be gone.
Oh, Myrtle. You died so young.
I know, right?
Yes, after the bath.
Okay, so why is Crouch in Snape's office?
Uh-huh.
And why is Harry going after it? I'm like, dude. But then he always gets caught by literally everyone.
Stuck on the step.
The one that Neville always forgets.
Right? Good callback. Good callback for the stair that Neville's slipped on. So I think it's funny because first you get Filch, who's screaming at Peeves, and then Snape shows up, and it's Filch and Snape kind of back and forth.
And now Moody.
And then Moody shows up.
Yep.
And then they talk for a while, and then at the very end, like, it's Moody and Snape going back and forth a lot. And then all of a sudden, Mrs. Norris gives a loud meow 3 pages later. I'm like, oh, right, Filch is still there.
Right. Yep.
I'd forgotten.
Yeah, he's still sitting there standing there on the step.
Can I leave now?
Right. But Moody knows that Harry's there because of his eye. He can see under the cloak. But then he almost gets the Marauder map taken away again. And I was like, ah.
And this time he didn't have a chance to clear it.
No.
So Snape would have seen it.
Well, Snape had to have seen at least some of it. Because
depends how it landed, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess. But like it literally is Snape's picking it up, trying to look at it, and he's like, "Oh, that's Harry Potter's," because I recognize I've seen it before because he is the one that took it away the last time. Dang it.
Yeah.
And gave it to Lupin, and Lupin was supposed to have kept it. Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Well, Lupin, got asked to leave, and
Gave it back.
And now Harry's about to lose it again.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what is wrong with Snape's arm? He keeps rubbing it on the left side so to me, aren't all the Death Eaters supposed to have some sort of tattoo on their arm or something like that to say that that's what they are? Thinking Snape has one or had one.
Is there magical tattoo removal?
I mean, maybe.
Is Filch stuck with Mrs. Norris in a heart forever?
Yes, for sure. I love it.
So those bad to the bone, hearts with the arrow through with Mrs. Norris.
Yeah, or Peeves. Like,
oh my God.
Filch has a Peeves tattoo. Peeves was here.
FML Peeves.
Right. Crouch is trying to catch dark wizards.
Supposedly. Moody says he's even crazier than he is. And I was like, I'm going to go back to your enchanted dustbins.
Right.
And you're like 5 magical things in your office for catching bad people.
See, I'm getting weird. Okay, so I know the author at this point is trying to steer us towards different things. Crouch and Bagman. Obviously, Snape used to be a Death Eater. He had to have been. Or he was undercover and he is really, really good at being mean. But like, it's definitely leading us that way. And then Karkaroff and Madame Maxime. Like, something's going on with these people. Don't know what it is quite yet. But I just don't know if I believe Crouch is totally trying to look for dark wizards, but he is in Snape's office.
He is in Snape's office. And Moody says he's already searched Snape's office. I was like, did Moody search the whole school when he got there?
Probably.
Did Dumbledore just give him the magic keys to the castle?
Well, but like Snape said, Dumbledore trusts his people. So I think Moody just did it to do it.
Interesting.
Rather than I think he was doing it just to do it.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what his job used to be anyways. So I don't know. But Moody asks to keep the map.
Yeah. After reminding Snape that, Dumbledore's a trusting man and believes in second chances.
Yes. Which is why I think Snape used to be a Death Eater, is no longer, and this is his second chance.
Did Moody catch him?
No. See, I think he's actually a good guy in the cover of being a mean person.
Well, he could have gotten caught by a Moody and then repented and gotten caught by an Auror like Moody.
There you go.
He had a Moody day.
I mean, yes, definitely. But I also, part of me wonders if he was really as fully in as he thinks that he might have been.
That's
I
fair.
don't think Snape really would have, he's a jackwagon, but I don't think he really was super far on the dark side.
That's fair.
So I don't know. I don't think he drank the Kool-Aid.
I like it.
So we'll see.
Moody is very entertained by this map.
Yes.
Harry never shows him how to reveal or hide stuff, which bothers me.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, you need to show him mischief managed.
I'm sure. I mean, he might already know. I mean, how to make a parchment thing go away.
But it was explicitly made by our Marauders. It is their spells that did it. So
That's true.
a little harder to find out.
Maybe.
Or maybe he's just going to leave it on all the time.
I mean, it's
like all
possible.
of his other things that he watches people with, he's going to hit up on the wall. And
I would hope not, because I would suck for Harry later on. I need that.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
But
yeah,
anyways.
But then Moody says he would make a good oar. And
Yes.
Harry's like, oh, that's kind of a big compliment.
But he wants to meet more before he jumps into that line of career.
Fair, because also Moody is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's crazy.
For sure. Which I think is a good thing that he's at least looking at that going, hey,
Still
I
a
want to meet
compliment.
some other people first.
To have
And
somebody
then-
that was that high in a
Yeah,
field say,
for sure.
who would be good at this?
Yeah,
Is
for
always
sure.
a compliment.
Yep.
All right.
Next week.
Next week. I was like, that was the end of my notes, right? Yes. Next week, we're going to do 3 chapters again. We ran slightly over this week. It's fine. Chapter 26, the second task. You don't have to wait long.
Woo!
Chapter 27, Padfoot returns. And chapter 28, the madness of Mr. Crouch.
Padfoot.
Who's Padfoot? Moody, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs.
Oh! Serious. Today,
I see that reaction on loop now. Please.
It is one of those, like, things just are smacking me right in the forehead.
Well, we were just talking about the map and the Marauders, so I thought maybe.
I know.
Moody, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs.
Oh my God.
Padfoot returns.
Okay. Yes. Next 3 chapters. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this episode. If you had fun, please follow, download, and review this podcast on your preferred listening platform.
If you're ready for the next chapter, join the spoiler-free conversation on our Facebook group. Search You Haven't Read What? The podcast.
Or on Instagram and YouTube for exclusive videos and behind-the-scenes content. Have a great week.
And we'll catch you on the next page.